Physiology of vestibular apparatus. The vestibular apparatus is located within the bony labyrinth in the inner ear. It is a closed system of membranous tubes and chambers. The membranous labyrinth contains fluid called endolymph, which has similar composition to that of intracellular fluid. The space between membranous labyrinth and bony labyrinth contains perilymph, which is similar to the extracellular fluid. So endolymph is similar to intracellular fluid and perilymph is similar to the extracellular fluid. Components of vestibular apparatus include 3 semicircular canals and 1 otolith organ. So semicircular canals, there are 3 pairs of semicircular canals. They are horizontal, anterior and posterior pairs. These 3 pairs are arranged perpendicular to each other in 3 different planes. The horizontal canals are also called lateral canals. They are parallel to the plane of earth when the head is flexed by 30 degrees. Anterior canals are placed in a vertical plane and they project forwards and outwards by 45%. Posterior canals are also placed in a vertical plane but they project backwards and outwards by 45%. The semicircular canals of 2 ears work in pairs. The 2 horizontal canals form a pair to detect the changes in horizontal plane. Anterior canal of one ear and the posterior canal of the other ear are parallel to each other and thus form functional pairs. An enlargement at one end of semicircular canal is called ampulla. The ampulla has a small elevated part called crista ampullaris. Crista possesses the receptors for equilibrium called hair cells. Cilia of the hair cells are embedded in gelatinous cupula. Next, the otolith organ. The otolith organ consists of 2 sac-like structures called utricule and saccule. The flat elevated plate within the utricule and saccule is called macula. It also has receptors for equilibrium, that is hair cells. Cilia of hair cells are embedded in the gelatinous mass called otolith membrane. Otolith membrane contains many calcium carbonate crystals called statoconia or otoconia or otolith. Hence, utricule and saccule are also called otolith organs. Structure of hair cells. The hair cells are the receptors present on macula and crista. These are flask-shaped cells. On their apex are the numerous long hair-like projections called cilia. The smaller cilia are called stereocilia. The height of stereocilia progressively increases towards one end of the cell. The longest cilium is called kinocilium. The bases and sides of the hair cells synapse with the vestibular nerve fibers. The head movement causes bending of cilia. Bending of stereocilia towards kinocilium initiates or stimulates the hair cells, whereas the bending of stereocilia away from kinocilium inhibits the hair cells. Connections of vestibular apparatus. Most of the vestibular nerve fibers transmit impulses mainly to the vestibular nuclei in the brainstem and cerebellum. Axons arising from vestibular nuclei terminate in cerebellum, reticular nuclei, third cranial nerve, fourth cranial nerve, sixth cranial nerve, the nuclei of third, fourth and sixth cranial nerves, and also in spinal cord. Functions of vestibular apparatus. The first one is function of otolith organ. Utricle and saccule detect the changes in head position in space in erect position as well as in supine position. Otolith organ also detects linear acceleration or static equilibrium, both horizontal as well as vertical. This prevents person from losing balance during any movement. For example, the runner bends forward at the start of the race. The second one, the function of semicircular canals. The semicircular canals detect the head rotation in any direction. The head rotation may be angular acceleration or dynamic equilibrium. The semicircular canals also perform a predictive function in the maintenance of equilibrium. Semicircular canals predict what will be the position of body in the next moment, and they help the cerebellum to adjust the muscle tone so that the person is prevented from losing the balance. Vestibular apparatus help in regulation of muscle tone. The vestibular apparatus also plays important role in various reflexes. The vestibular signals form afferents in vestibulo-ocular reflex. It helps in fixation of gaze on certain object during the head rotation. The vestibular apparatus plays important role in postural reflexes. Example: labyrinthine writing reflex, vestibular placing reaction. These reflexes help to maintain proper body position with respect to space. Clinical aspect of vestibular apparatus. The diseases associated with vestibular apparatus can cause motion sickness, nystagmus, and vertigo. Motion sickness happens while traveling in a fast moving vehicle. It is associated with palpitations, sweating, dizziness, and vomiting. Nystagmus means the involuntary, jerky, oscillatory movements of eyes, that is, the to and fro movements of eyeball is called nystagmus. Vertigo means dizziness and lightheadedness.